Good day, everybody. Good day, good day. So today's video is titled, "This one thing will transform your success rate when stopping smoking." And that one thing is preparing for difficult situations. When we do anything in life, we know that we have to prepare. If we have exams, they're probably going to be difficult. Let's prepare for them. We're going on a long road trip. Let's look at the map. Let's prepare for it. Every situation in life that's when we haven't done it before, or we've failed trying to do it before, we prepare. It's just the obvious thing to do. But for some reason, when it comes to stopping smoking, people think that it's going to be a case of putting out that final cigarette and bam, I'm never smoking again, and it's just going to be that easy. Now, for some lucky people, it is that easy, but for other people, we need to prepare. We need to prepare to ensure that we don't fail and to ensure that we don't get tricked or trapped into smoking again. And the way that we prepare for difficult situations, prepare for future situations, is by following a simple roadmap. There's 4 steps essentially to stopping smoking. And that is 1, understanding the nicotine stress cycle. 2, removing the benefits of smoking. 3, managing cravings, both physical and mental. And 4 is preparing for difficult situations. That's the 4th step on the roadmap, yeah? So once we go through each of the steps, I'll go through them now briefly so that everyone can understand them. So number 1, understanding the nicotine stress cycle. And this is the understanding that when you smoke, as that nicotine starts to leave your body, it creates this empty, insecure, stressful feeling that we've always known as smokers as a craving, and translated in our minds as I want a cigarette, I need a cigarette. And as that it creates this empty, insecure feeling, that nicotine withdrawing from the body. So then we smoke another cigarette and our nicotine levels return back to the original state, and that insecure, empty, stressful feeling is gone because the nicotine's no longer withdrawing because we're smoking. And that convinces our brains and our minds, wow, nicotine must really help me with stress. Smoking must really calm me down and chill me out and relax me, because 10 minutes ago when I wasn't smoking, I was a bit uncomfortable, I was a bit stressed, I was a bit agitated, and then I smoked the cigarette and I feel back to myself again. That's the nicotine stress cycle. It's essentially a trick and a con and an illusion, because smoking creates that empty, insecure, stressful feeling, and the only way we think we can get rid of it is by smoking another cigarette. And the more that as the time goes on, our bodies become immune to the drug, because our bodies are amazing healing machines, and then we need more and more cigarettes in order to get our nicotine levels back to this level. So we're constantly, as smokers, withdrawing, constantly feeling this empty, stressful, insecure feeling created by the previous cigarettes that we're replacing with more cigarettes. This is the nicotine stress cycle. It's really important that people understand this. It's a fundamental step in breaking free from smoking forever. Which leads us on to point 2, which is removing the benefits of smoking. So the reason that people have mental cravings, or people fall back into the trap of smoking in the future, is because they believe that smoking did something for them. They believe that smoking had some kind of benefit on their life, that smoking helped them in some way. So it's really important that we remove the benefits of smoking. There's lots of different ways that we can do this, but the fundamental way is understanding the nicotine stress cycle. So consciously appreciating and understanding that smoking is actually what's causing the stress. Smoking is actually what's causing the agitation. And there's other techniques as well. And then we go to step 3, which is managing cravings. So the physical cravings only last 3 weeks, and the physical cravings are literally just nicotine leaving the body, and they can only last 3 weeks because that's how long it takes the body to completely expel nicotine from the body. And then we go to step number and we have mental cravings as well. And it's important that we remove the if we remove the benefits of smoking, sorry, there's people and dogs chasing me. If we remove the mental cravings, we remove the mental cravings by removing the benefits of smoking. And again, we do that by understanding the nicotine stress cycle. Hi there. Morning. And that leads us on to step 4, which is preparing for the difficult situations. So once we've gone through the 3 steps, we've got the tools. We understand that smoking is not doing anything for us. There's no benefits at all. We understand the nicotine stress cycle and the fact that smoking is what's causing our stress and our discomfort. And if cravings do arise, we have different tools in order to breathe through them, or think differently about them, or manage them. That is essentially how we prepare for the difficult situations. So if in the future you're in a car accident, you don't think, oh my God, I'm going to have a cigarette now because that's really going to help this situation. No, you'll think, shit, I'm definitely not having a cigarette now. The old me would have thought that it was helping my stress, but now I realise it's actually just creating more stress. If you're at a party, you're enjoying yourself, you're going with the flow, you don't think, oh, okay, I'm gonna have a cigarette now because, you know, my friends are having it. You're gonna think, oh shit, poor them having to smoke and choke themselves. If only they saw themselves as non-smokers like I do now. So it's really, really, really important that we prepare for difficult situations, because if we don't, and then we smoke a cigarette again, boom, we're trapped back in the trap. We have to go through the whole withdrawal process again, because nicotine is the most addictive drug known to man. Nicotine is the most addictive drug known to man. That's why millions of people die from smoking every single year. So that is it, essentially. Prepare for difficult situations, and this will transform your success rate. It really will transform it really will transform your success rate and ensure that you never fall for nicotine again, you never fall for smoking again, and you remain a happy, permanent non-smoker for the rest of your life. If anyone has any questions, please do ask me any questions you like. Always happy to offer advice and questions, as anyone who's ever asked me questions and for advice knows. Have a lovely, lovely day.